Alrighty. I think we're live. I think I did it. I'm big smart. Yeah. Alright. Alright. I believe we are now good to go. Very cool. Alright. So we today are playing some This Is the Police. This is like a strategy management game where you're a police captain. There's like, you can become like a bad police captain or like a good police captain. Obviously, you know, we're going to become extremely corrupt and deal with the mafia and stuff. I think we're just going to get into it and play just a new game and we're going to see what happens. It's day one. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Oh yeah. So the mayor is just apparently a very, very bad dude. And our car sucks.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
You know me, I'm just the biggest liar.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them. I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same: play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Yesterday at the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know all about it in advance? It was a surprise. Sure, I didn't know. I thought I'd be working as a policeman for another 5 to 10 years. I just want to serve the city. I'm very surprised, of course. Did you already know the name of your successor? Who cares? I'm done with my job. I'm just about finished with it. Soon my only interest would be cigars and jazz. I frankly don't care who takes my place. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning it. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Who cares? That's his business, not mine. Ask him yourself. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? If it helps the police. If a short-term agreement with the mafia helps us solve or prevent a crime, of course we try to make the best of it. We do work with the mafia. And it's true. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Yeah. Of course, it's the reason. Personal relationships are always important, no matter what anyone says. Hate the mayor. You guy's such a nerd.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Yeah, Emma.
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Emma. Yeah, and him too. God, I hate everyone. Ooh, let's go. Happy pills. Cigars, alcohol, and pills? That's like my favorite combo.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude,
Emma, you suck at your job.
Arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell.
What?
White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
He would play tennis.
I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Bro.
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
I already have problems with you.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor.
Well, there they go.
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Yeah. Hate Troy. Guy's the worst. Head of culture department owns a villa in Italy. Jack Boyd in a police cooperation with the mafia. No comment. Francis Kendrick on rumors he might be the next PD chief. No comment. I feel like I made plenty of comments. My car is like 4 seconds away from exploding.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
There's ghouls?
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alrighty. Freeburg PD organized upcoming work assignment and shifts for today, and tomorrow every shift officer respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigation for the movement plate shifts. All of them have important characteristics. Issues that are relevant to policeman. Figure out 150. Consider 150's average. Any policeman who falls short is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considered higher than average is a safe bet even at a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Cool. So number important. Energy. Yeah, energy. Yeah, they lose 1 point when they do stuff. Some additional characters are hidden. Some cops are lazy. Some cops are not lazy. Yeah. I played around 20 minutes, so I'm basically a professional. Boom, ba-dum, boom. I already know Price is going to be a top police officer with her 5 professionalism. Responding to calls is brought by police work. You send your officer to the crime scene before time expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. Further away the destination is the police station, the longer it'll take for officers to travel back and forth. Cool.
110 in progress.
Number of slots. Yeah. Alright. Hit and run. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back over a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped out to help, but once he saw that he had a bum, he got back in the van and drove away. Wow, that's terrible. We'll send you two. I think you got this. The music is very loud. Alright, we got a fight now at the theater. A manager reports during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way through the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the security guard. Oh, okay, I'll send this skeleton and Kochi after him. Rattle him, boys. Oh god. Alright. What happened here? They got him! Woo! And no one died. Good job, guys. You did like the bare minimum to succeed. I'm proud of you. I really am.
311A complete.
Let's go. And so did you guys. My police are so good at their jobs.
910 in progress.
3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car's license plate. The owner is Jeanette Brown, who lives in the suburbs. I'll send you two over there. I'm running out of police officers quite quickly. Brother and sister clash each other with their deceased father Will. We don't care. Okay, well, Austin, you got this. I believe in you. Alright. Passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician in one way or there's a guitar and money. We'll send the 400-year-old woman and you two. When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up. Don't waste all your time. Alright, cool. A vehicle in question is parked outside the Brown residence. The sounds of the moaning and the loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Knock on the door.
910.
Defender caught. Officers unharmed. Let's go.
311A complete.
What do we got here? Bro, come on. You had one job, Austin. One job. Even the 400-year-old grandma's doing better than you. Oh, let's go. The assault in the ghetto went great. Dude, Price, the 300-year-old woman, is like a stone-cold killer. She's great. What a great first day in the job. I think I need a couple extra hands tomorrow in order to any cop and work overtime, but if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Someone's bound to make a mistake. Okay. Well, I'd like if you two could work overtime, because you're really good at your job. The rest of you can go home.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped
Old.
shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you.
Finger?
And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Day 3. What happened to day 2? Am I dumb? Might be dumb. I don't know. Too tired. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he'll ask for the day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Cool. My father's funeral's today. Can I relieve me so I can go to the burial? But Roy, professionalism's so high, I need you on the job. Fine. You better come in tomorrow. Your neighbor died? No. You didn't die. You're fine. In addition to their performance ranks, police officers also put up ranks. Employees begin at the lowest rank that you can elevate in rank 1 or 2, 3 8 stripes. Once a week, you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Blech. I don't want to talk. Employees of rank do not only increase professionalism, but also learn to command. When ranking officers on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops get ranked, they start thinking more seriously about the service. So it can be less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Cool. I'm so glad this roster we got Birch Jr. and Birch. Birch just being a more depressed version of Birch Jr. We'll rank up you. Can I do that? I don't know how to do it. Oh, it's square. Alright, yeah. We'll rank up you. Because you're big and strong. You, because you gave me a weird look. Yeah. Cool. If your burgers in one of those cities, you listen to what they say or nothing at all, you can always select any song from a collection played at any time. Sweet ginger green. Alright. Oh. So hire and fire cops. Oh. I love firing people. Labor market. You have a certain number of page on it in which you can hire any. Oh, yeah, okay. So I can hire this guy, I guess, for shift A. I want to free up a slot? Not really. I don't want to fire that guy. He's my best guy. I just promoted him. No, I don't want to. Okay.
211 in progress.
We received a frying call at the local cathedral this morning. The abbot discovered that something entered the old cemetery at night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols and then broken into pieces. Alright. That's pretty silly. Send you two on the job. Go get them. Can I hire more people? It's just detectives. I guess I'll hire you for shift A. Right? Yeah.
211 in progress.
It's the vibe. Business Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. I'll send Birch and Birch Jr. on this scene, the dynamic duo. Along with this guy, because he's all big and strong. Let's go. You guys did it. You can count on you.
1210 in progress.
Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Milo reports she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she's seen on the television just this morning. Alright. We'll, send you two out. Go get them. Wow, Shift B is a lot more stacked than Shift A. What? How did Birch and Birch Jr. fail that? The father-son duo. You guys are supposed to be the best of us.
1210 complete.
Wait, I'm mistaken. Sorry, that was a different question. Oh, cool. Happy I sent 3 people on that with a false alarm. Richie Boy, my brother stepped into some Mexico food again. Now he can't get off the cam. Meanwhile, the line outside is stretching on the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. Alright. Take Grant. Why is Birch so sad?
1111 in progress.
An anonymous call came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink selling crack to teenagers. Alright, that sounds like a job for you two. Go get him. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I pulled in more cash than I earned a month working at this dump. He said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't covered up to be a cop. Oh, at least I got a bunch of money. Basically just sold my police officer. Fleet Street. Suicide threat. Oh, God. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline is threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Yeah, maybe you two should go handle that. That'd be kind of bad if that happened.
Officer on scene. Looks like we
As
have
police arrive, a clown is making blue nails for the kids. Let's take the clown to the ice and round up any witnesses. And he found him. Very cool.
411 complete.
Alright. Hey! We arrested the guy trying to kill himself. Very cool. Alright, everyone is exhausted, so I guess everyone can go home. Goodbye. Was Pierre to reveal his identity when the time has arrived. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Feminist organization denied official registration.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, We sort of have a pact.
Yeah,
The
screw
fellow
Laura.
Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
So glad I get to hear about this guy's failing marriage.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Well, that was depressing. Back to my crappy job. Koji didn't come into work today. Why not? It's my dog's birthday. No, you do not get to get the day off. Roy, you just had the day off. God, Roy. You think I'm just made of days off? That one.
Progress.
Investigation. Oh, okay. It's just like my detective stuff. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Well, you got this. City Hall parking lot. Anyway, city's cleaning crew saw an LA man approaching some expensive car's parking lot carrying a large iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastard, thieves, bloodsuckers." Yeah. Okay. YouTube. Got this. Fire all what? A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen, and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially now with the mere months before the election. The racists are getting more and more followers, and even some of our citizens besought them to fire all of your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions. So that's what the mayor wants me to do? You're fired because you're black. Why? To stop racism. At gas stations with camera recorded car items on the stolen vehicles list. Oh, and, YouTube. Yeah, you guys got that. Well, I don't really want to do that, because that's like, no, that's a lot of my police force. I don't really want to fire them all. So I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hire this guy. Oh, I can look at all my people. Look at that. Anyways. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collect evidence of the scene, and pursue the investigation and expect results. Alright. So I don't have anything now. Okay. I heard only a shots. The car deserves gone for a long time. There's a long person carrying on. The car that was quiet. Shots. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine. I was nearly hit by somebody with a car. Oh, dang. So I guess just wait until they do their job better. Let's go. You guys did it. Good job. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. Alright, we'll send this bag of bones and Tuzbiaki after him. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Wait a second for the driver to appear. Interview any potential eyewitnesses. Search the car. Probably wait. That seems smart. Yeah. We'll be back here. You guys suck. Alright, what's Yancey got? He says 4 successful assignments. Interesting. What's your boy? I'm voting Freeburg's first martial arts equipment for my first expression. I want to hold a sparring match there. One of my students takes on her toughest cop out of the file, teach your man a few tricks, and then they'll help him out in the streets. No, they're gonna... No, they're gonna leave me again. Actually, wait, yeah, you can take Roy. Just go beat up an old guy. Have fun. Alright. Your detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. Okay, I see. To get your suspects, you need to figure out what the true sequence of events the crime is and using the frames you think will likely serve as a legal guess background. If you add it all up and the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. So yeah, just those two, I guess. Kevin's throw party. Bartender reports that a couple dancers started finding over tips and a cat fight broke out on stage. Alright, we'll send you two.
311A in progress.
The Octopus Restaurant? No! A bartender reported a fight broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man aboard a drunk had climbed on the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. At the Octopus Restaurant? Some of my two best men out there. Love that Octopus Restaurant. It's my favorite place. Chief was about to get nailed, and then he was too fast for me and won the points. I don't understand all the rules, so I can't control points very well, but he was alright. Even showed me a few tricks out of the match. I got carried away. A little pullback. I think I got a day off. Oh, he stayed with me, and he's good at his job now. Let's go! Roy, you don't suck anymore. On the stage, the two strippers are going at it. It's far beyond arguing to a full cat fight. The bouncer's fast asleep. Clearly too wasted in the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. I can shut off the music and turn up the lights. Draw your service weapon. Listen, girls, cut the crap out. It's gonna get serious. Probably shut off the music. The strippers continue fighting. I believe it's the police's presence. Step on stage and try to separate them. Yeah. Whoop whoop. And I think we're just waiting on one more crime to be resolved, and that's another successful day. Oh, good. The Octopus Restaurant is okay. Really had me scared there for a second. I feel like we're fine, because Shift A is already really good. Yeah, I don't think anyone's got to work overtime. We seem to be doing pretty solid. Retired police officer shoots pregnant woman. City has no problems with racists. Officer Lane, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Oh. Oh.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn.
What? Oh, pills. Very cool.
I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn. I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works.
Oh,
if I
Mafia.
can't find someone
Very cool.
I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Nah.
I'm not gonna lecture you, Frank. I don't think I have anything to say that you don't
Don't really
already
want to get
know.
messed up with the Mafia.
Sorry for your family. I wish them all the best of luck.
When do I get to buy a new car? My father's funeral today. Can you really meet? Birch died? While I was climbing up the stairs, I started feeling a little dizzy. Can I have the day off? No. What do you mean your father's funeral? Your father's Birch! Birch isn't dead. Aw, you lied. I don't know how I couldn't detect that one. Oh. What a goober. I was really scared there that the original Birch was dead. No matter your participation with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send a request every 5 days. The rules in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so ask for what you only really need. I would like more officers, I suppose. I guess I could ask for everything. But I'll just ask for the officer. I won't ask for too much. Here's your weekly salary. Cool. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna fire all the black cops. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Yeah, well, something else to do with him.
910B in progress.
A witness looked on from her window while an armed man with a stocking on his head entered the nearby liquor store. Oh, so he's like going to rob it. Alright. Oh, let's go. I can finally send in the SWAT. Alright. I believe in you. 3 guys in the SWAT. You guys got this. Hot Dog Man reports you saw 2 Elvis impersonators grabbing right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Some of the 2 last guys. Oh god. I'm like out of police people. Ah, you guys did it. Very good. Can I hire more guys? No. My slots are full.
We've got a situation here.
Shop has 2 exits from which people have already fled. Drive a patrol car right through the front window. Well, I really want to do the first one. Yeah, we're gonna drive the patrol car through the front window. The stick-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. He's holding his gun to the hostage head, shining back off where his blow his face off. You know, the cashier is yelling him out in unknown language. So silently take aim at the robber. The robber, visibly nervous. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. I just need a little bit. Oh, no one was hurt. The cashier begins to cry. There's 2 way out of the shop and cuffs are in a body pit. I don't want to say that. That's not smart. Okay, never mind. That was good. Okay. Alright, countryside. Jack here. Oh wait, I don't have any police. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Ling while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Put you on the scene. Along with you, I guess. Go get him. It's one hot one today, and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week, 4 people drowned on the beaches. The Freeburg and the press was in an uproar. Police sent someone to keep an eye on things. Alright, I guess we can. Check the here organizers suddenly changed the rules and a shooting contest. This now features teams. Can you send me to your finest marksman? I don't have to, so...
311A complete. 212
maybe?
in progress.
Oh yeah, we can do Birch. Oh boy. The gallery exhibit entitled Sex Operation, a game where young people in ski masks force their way in, beginning smashing the exhibit, shouting, "We don't need this in our city." I don't have enough people to do that one. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm running out of people to use. Alright. And the guy escaped. Investigation started. Very cool. Countryside. Yeah, take those two. I need these crimes to hurry up and finish.
212 complete.
Did you guys do it? Yeah, you did it. Very cool. I got 3 new items. Okay. Woo! Did it. Okay, I see. I understand now. You access information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. The lead investigator is not on duty. The arrest will have to wait. But remember, the fugitive participation as my schedule clears. Also, other criminals react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to turn as soon as the game is up. A real killer, I want to see just how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safe to send experienced officers, even the SWAT team, you see fit. Okay, well, luckily, I have 2 people that just cleared, I think. Yeah. Like that.
211 in progress.
What's this? A guard went out for a smoke and saw teenagers writing obscenities on the wall, building a chase that brought up a tree. You can take them here. Yeah, I have some guys that are about to be ready. Yep, there you go. Oh boy, I need more police. Alright, what happened? Ah, you did it. Good job. You're able to arrest all suspects. Very cool. We did it, we won. The Ernest really knows a lot about shooting, even taught us a thing or two. Invited us at a hunt to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking the day off. We deserve it. Fair enough, I guess. The day is basically over. Just waiting on these two to finish the crime. Did you do it? Woo, you did it! God, I'm just the best. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day, more like the first of a lot of long days. There's too much going on. Very cool. So, I felt completely understaffed, and... oh, but this one has a lot more people for Shift B. So maybe we're fine, but at the same time, you're not that tired, so you can go work overtime. And you didn't work at all. Mental hospital. Mayor Rogers not afraid of the competition. According to Dr. Eleanor Waterbury, Thomas Spillane has a new form of schizophrenia. Very cool. Oh, no cutscene this time. Just straight to work.
Mr. Boyd,
Oh,
there was a
spoke too
man
soon.
here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this.
Seems like incredibly suspicious behavior at a police station. It's like... oh.
The photo could have been doctored, of course. But Sand doesn't go in for cheap theatrics. Kendrick is dead. His family is dead. And they probably died slowly and painfully. But Sand's got a bigger game. He's not trying to frighten me. He's just trying to clue me in on the facts. I didn't agree to work for him on my own. So now they're just going to insist. Boyd.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, We must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off your phone. You start today.
So we're
8
gonna
in
blackmail
10.
to the Mafia.
It's been my go-to principle since my first day on the job. I've got to let my colleagues hush up what they need to, 2 out of 10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
Probably shouldn't come to work today. Yeah, probably because she's like 400 years old. Alright, well, that's rough. Okay, you turn out to be a member of the gang known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Alright, let's do. Remember, gangs in Freeburg. That means there'd be bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one gang or another. Exchange immediately, they may be willing to get out their bosses. Yeah, so we start to investigate that guy. And this way you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher at the food chain and ultimately take down the boss. If you do it across the gang will be finished. You take down and you get a reward. Very cool. And there's also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus, but you deal with that person. But your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. Use the small fish to catch the big fish. Alright. Okay. I guess I'll arrest him. I'd like to investigate him. So, you're on the job, and you're with him. Where's he? Violating a Sarah interviews in which she spoke about atrocity committed by the Red Mask gang. She embezzled the law and distorted the facts. You want to keep people from panicking. You need to take down the gang within the next 4 days. Oh, okay. Jack, you swore an oath to the service city. You can't keep your promise. We won't keep ours. I can hire one more police officer. Very cool. We're gonna hire the best one. Put him on shift day. Alright, because that's the one I need more of. Yeah. Very cool. Our shifts are balanced now.
Fortune in progress.
A young employee at the factory got into a fight with the manager and is trying to push him to a vat of boiling chocolate. Oh, that's a whole bunch of fun. I haven't been promoting people. Should probably do that next time. Alright, so we got the sequence of this guy going in and then leaving, so... Right-hand man... Excuse me, right there. Okay. Cool. I don't understand what this frame is here for. It doesn't make really any sense. I mean, I guess that.
410A complete. 113B in progress.
Alright. Parking lot attendant Dylan Burns reports seeing a teenager walking between cars, trying handles up and finding an unlocked vehicle. Before the attendant could approach him, the teenager found an unlocked door and shot himself inside. A few seconds later, the teen drove, shrieking from the parking lot, greatly exceeding the speed limit. He fled towards the suburbs. Okay, that's... sounds like Grand Theft Auto. We should, I put a few guys on that. Bert Jr., you can tag along here, I guess. Why not? Attempted murder? Let's go, you caught him. Very cool.
Looks like we have a situation.
Officers
here.
have determined the car's thief location. Yeah, overtaken.
113B complete.
Woo. Did it.
710A in progress.
So, a weeping child called in saying that someone was holding him against his will. They won't let me go outside. They torture me and bully me. I don't think I can keep going. I want to go outside and see Pete. That sounds pretty serious. A lot of big guys over there. Oh, I hope that wasn't a false alarm. That would be such a waste. Sending 4 good officers out. Where did Birch go? I only have Birch Jr. Did Birch die? Oh, man. Received a call from an angry casino patron. He claims that one of the casino girls that was hanging around his tail lifted his wallet, which was carrying a couple $1,000 in cash and several credit cards. Casino security shoved him aside, saying he was drunk. The man isn't getting up so easily. Some of those two. So, yeah, I think that's a false alarm. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refused to repay his debt. Says that the police will protect him. I think it's time we show him whose side the police are on. Okay. Oh man, that feels bad. Which of his mother wouldn't let him go until he ate his bra. Oh, okay, yeah, I knew that was. That sucks. That was a false alarm. Very sad. Oh, you let him escape? Oh. Okay, well, this is the last thing of the day, so I guess you can take the 4 best guys. Out of parking lot exit, security guard saw a suspicious looking van and asked to check the driver's members. A car, the female driver reached in the glove compartment, then pulled a gun and opened fire. Oh, wow. I can't send the SWAT on that? Police cruiser was caught up with the Petru's van. Well, first order the van to stop. The van takes a sharp turn and crashes through a window of a sex shop. A woman next to the vehicle grabs the shop attendant and puts a gun to his head. Rubber his sex doll. Okay. Let go of him. Ah, we did it. He must have just done what we asked, I guess. Very cool. Birch Jr., I think you're gonna end up getting fired. You kind of suck. Like, you're so useless. Alright, what do we got here? 3 new frames. Cool. So it would be that one. That one and that one. Yeah? Or am I down? Yeah. No, because that one's open. Yeah. There we go. Homicide. Open investigation. Oh god. Okay, they're drilling the sand and they shot like a machine gun. Okay. In a sedan? I don't know what it's... I think this is a sedan. I don't know cars. Okay. So it was this. Okay. I need to... I only heard a few muffled shots. Oh. This guy's drunk. Well, this guy's not drunk, so... He got reserved. I don't remember the car. That neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. Okay, so never mind. I was wrong. It's most definitely... this one. And I guess... I don't know what this is all about. Okay. I would like you to work tomorrow. Can't promote anyone. I would also... no, you're fine. Okay. Racist gangs are still running wild in the city. Yeah, second tower to be built in Freeburg. Ooh.
The people of Freeburg have built up a tolerance for the petty horrors of modern life. You'll never see crowds gathering around a beaten passerby. Folks rarely even slow to gawk at a car accident. And street theft doesn't turn heads anymore. Been a long time since people got worked up about stuff like that. So when I ran into a troubled crowd on the way to work, I knew there was something serious going on. Something bad enough to knock these people out of their daily rhythm. And we're talking about people who would step over a corpse if it was blocking the door to the coffee shop. But apparently all it takes is a bunch of leaflets, or spreading broken glass across Main Street, or releasing a couple of hundred rats in the ice arena. The mysterious figure taking responsibility for these strange acts goes by the alias Robespierre. Nobody knows who he is, what he wants, or what all this adds up to, from the buckets of lard spread on the sidewalk to the front door of City Hall covered with ostrich feathers. But this strange cross between childhood pranks and cheap theatrics has got the people all worked up. Everyone understands when some Freeburg crook satisfies the basic human need to rob and kill. But when someone steals a lion from the local zoo and locks him in a cell below the courthouse, the people start asking questions. Myself,
How do you steal a
I
lion?
kind of like this Robespierre. It's not just the pranks he's pulling or his green bull's head emblem. I just like his funny nickname. Robespierre? Really? Who does that make me? The Marquis de Lantenac? I don't think so. In the old books about revolutions, I fancy myself the old gunner who goes off to war with a bag of damp powder. Or maybe the innkeeper who tops up the beer kegs with mop water. It's something to think about.
That's pretty silly. Martinstead is your new deputy. Oh, I have a deputy? That's cool. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Fine. You're lucky, Roy. You could be Birch Jr. When do I gotta promote more people? New records can be obtained as a gift or thank you for your service, but why wait when you can refill the collection now? All the lowest possible railroad save. Oh, I can get new records. How neat. Octopus? The Octopus Restaurant! Oh, I want to go to the Octopus Restaurant. Sure, I'll try out that one. I don't think I don't think I've listened to this one yet. Oh, I like this one. The Mafia can offer some very interesting services. You're practically a member of the family now, so it will hardly cost you a thing. Oh, cool. Crime trap. The Mafia will falsify a special crime in progress report, and then all the officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. I can kill my cops so I don't have to fire them. The Mafia will falsify a special investigation. The detective who arrives at the scene will be killed. Okay, so it's the same thing. And then threaten. The Mafia will intimidate members of the committee before the hearing at the prosecutor's office. So I'm guessing that comes up a little bit later. Can't do anything there. Yeah, okay. Cool. Your assistant is no Kendrick, but he's not all useless as you might seem. You can handle some of your duties when you pass for time, but lunch is on you, allowing any expenses. Alright, deputy. Police Academy, send your staff for training, send your party. Hire a snitch, pay an employee to gather important information for you. Oh. Okay. Well, training sounds smart. Because Birch Jr. kind of sucks at his job. Hire a snitch. I have the money. Is that what you wish to hire as a snitch? Oh, I hire an employee as a snitch? Oh, like he goes undercover. Oh. Sure. Birch? You got this. Alright. Bigfoot. A shoe store clerk reports that two teenagers found the most expensive sneakers on display, tied them on, and then, without panic, ran out of the shop wearing new shoes. Cool. You and you. Okay. The teen just standing around smoking not far from the store, admiring the new shoes. Hey, mind if I have a cigarette? Get close to him. Yep, knew it would work. Attempted murder. Man returning from work earlier than usual and found his young wife in bed with her lover. The maid called the police because she saw the husband taking a hunting rifle from the wall cabinet. Oh, okay. Yeah. And Birch. Jay and Freeberg were hosting the premiere of Back to the Future. The film studio have access to from officers standing at the door and ensure the visitors don't bring their handheld cameras. Oh, Birch Jr.? That sounds like a great job for you. You can't mess up, so... murder. Ooh. Good job.
in progress.
A young father, deprived of his parental rights, tried to pick up his daughter from school when he wasn't allowed access. He attacked the teacher and knocked her to the ground and started kicking her. Oh, that's not very cool. It's probably a little bit too much force, but it's fine. The officer is about to get back. They can fill in some slots. City Center. Mr. Boy, we have a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend Charles Dial said you could help him with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got my second record lawsuit. There's a lot of rare accounts. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. It's some of our guys went over there in uniform. I told her those records were evidence as a part of the investigation. She just smiled and give them whatever they asked for, not even check the warrant. Okay. I have the extra personnel. Mafia assignment. Jack wrestling going down at a engineering plant at 2209. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 4,000 should be enough for such a request. Alright, so 2209. Just ignore it, because I'm going to be paid off. It's $4,000. That's so much money.
210 in progress. 412A.
Disorderly conduct. The guard says that someone got into the exhibition hall, scrawled pictures of penises on the notebook, then hid in the closet. Go get him. Probably, again, sent too many people there. Chief, we helped out the guy, and he gave us some stuff. He explained there's that. Oh, so I got music. Oh, and money. Very cool. What did you guys do? Very good. It's all going great. Except for, like, the mafia that is blackmailing me. That part's not going too great, but it's cool. All the lights are on when the police arrive. The museum caretaker explains that he's only had the job a couple weeks, and he's worried he's going to be fired over foolishness. The police contact, and he points out the bathroom stall that the artist locked himself inside. Come out with your hands up. A terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he engage in some kind of performance art that no one understands. He refuses to render and is threatening to stab himself. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Just want to talk. Whew. A little screwed there. Man, I'm so good at being police. Alright, so I think pretty soon here's the crime that I have to ignore.
911
Yep, there it is. He's one of two that are stealing aluminum. Yep, I didn't hear about it. I got 3 new frames. Very cool. Alright, I need to figure out what happened. He's a faithful assistant. He's entrusted with the most serious jobs. He keeps his valuable friends at home when he arranges their sale. He then brings them to a wide-striking restaurant the day before he's planning to make a deal. The game must have had an immediate player, a buyer for the necklace, so being brought to the restaurant. Okay, so he was stealing the necklace. Usually the restaurant is open around the clock, but it was closed that night before because an important deal was going down. He has a key. The eye was like in a safe under the bar. Oh crap, I didn't actually do anything. Wait, investigations. Okay. So it was closed, so this is certainly, so this is the right one. Remember him, he has the key, and he picks the stuff. Right? Alright. Thank you for joining as we asked. Oh, that's so much money. That yeah, of course they escaped. I didn't go there. Slightly after Jack, you must have seen the newspaper stories about Thomas Blaine. The retired cop went schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman. To ensure this tragedy doesn't repeat itself, we decided to conduct psychological testing for all the cops over 50 years of age. That includes you. Tomorrow morning, the Waterbury is waiting for you in our office. Don't be late. Cool. Alright. I think I'm good to just end the day there. I don't think I need any more extra help the next day. City Treasury doles out 90,000 for the mayor's birthday. 6 new restaurants to appear in the city by year's end. Mysterious Rose Pierre announces political ambitions. I'm making no new footings with this gang. Mr. Boy, this is a very simple task. I'll show you a card with an abstract image. You just look at that and tell me what you see. A man taking a handful of towels at the barn, 2 natives beating the drums, or flying severed heads. Definitely the first one. Man going back to his house. What? I'm trying to figure out where there's no blue. I mean, I guess the first one. It looks like she's just holding a bag. A man giving a woman a Christmas ornament, I guess. Yeah, woman dropping the Christmas. Why are these all themed around Christmas? Pieces of Christmas ornament. Yeah, a man with the head of a rhinoceros, I guess. Routine truck. A man pushing a woman. Seems like these are supposed to be telling a story. But I guess I'm blinded. I didn't see it all. Sheebroom reelected to Freeburg general attorney. Mayor, businessman ready to invest in future city. No black employees at City Mall. Mayor says accident. I think our mayor is just racist. Like, I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Fine, Birch. Oh, I can give someone the gold star. You know what, Roy? You've been doing so good lately. Take your gold star, even though you're like 300 years old. I really like this one. Feminist protest. A few months ago, an unregistered feminist organization appeared in Freeburg. Today they're holding their first protest. As far as we know, the organization is backed by foreign sponsors, and their goal is to get their people into important positions at City Hall. Their protest may escalate into something more serious, and we need to show them who's in charge. Oh, God. Use batons and tear gas, even firearms if necessary. Let's show them what intimidation looks like up close and personal. Why is the mayor so garbage? I'm alright. I'm good. Yeah. Cool. Tomorrow is the... I'm working on it, dude! Val, 50 women are gathering in the park chanting, "Let us be successful." I feel like I just shouldn't. But I will. 4 officers of the SWAT. Roy will lead this battalion. Along with this old guy, and this old guy, but that guy. Yeah. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor free brings a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the family. She might be walking into some serious legal problems. Do player play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any possible prosecution. It only lets me refuse. Oh, because I don't have the money to fake evidence. Okay, I guess I have to refuse. But only because I'm a good person.
710A in progress.
Dissatisfied client entered some losses with a pistol, took several employees hostage in a man meeting with the firm's partners. These ICGs took me for a ride. They sucked all my money, and my son's the one to jail. Well, I'll send what I got. I feel like 3 guys should be able to do this. Suppress the protest by force? No. Let's not. That doesn't seem very smart. Feels like that'll make it a lot worse. Jack, was something going down at the casino at 12:40. We don't want any police want to crush the party. 8,000? Yeah. I need that money. I have to fake evidence here pretty soon.
710A.
Arson. I'm going to try to set fire to the movie theater. Jesus. Good keeping me on it. Did you guys do it? Good job. Oh, this is who I'm investigating. Yeah, I'm obviously too dumb, though, to figure it out. Like... I'm not smart.
910B in progress.
A dealer at the casino called the police after a man entered the police place carrying a grenade. Oh, yeah, I'll probably just send everyone. Kinda wish I kept the SWAT around. Didn't send them to the protest. Arson, cool. Oh, no, wait. I think I sent police to somewhere I wasn't supposed to. It's at 12:40. I was supposed to ignore. Whoops. Mr. Boyd, today we're installing a new slot machine called Super Magnet Lane 3, and last night when one of the bigger kids almost broke the first day. Okay. Yeah, sure.
I was trying to raise T1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Requesting reinforcements. Oh, well. You get 1, I guess. There you go. Oh, God. All my guys are gonna die, aren't they?
In progress.
Suspicious individual. Oh, well, I don't have any police, so.
910B complete.
Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we'll be finding a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. I didn't mean to! I forgot! Cool. Yep, thanks for the money. Offender cop. Oh, it was the big thing! Oh, I should have just... should have retreated. Would have been all fine.
210 in progress.
Oh God. What's this one? Okay, after hearing loud bangs, an apartment, according to 67 people there. Okay, so it's just a noise complaint, basically. So, I'm going to definitely favor this one. 'Cause this one's... pregnant girl on the road, suspicion Jack Hollis, who she married. The doctor has been behaving very strange. They tried to persuade the girl to have an abortion, though she was already 5 months pregnant. The doctor said that for only 10,000 he would see me from the parasite inside my body. Yeah, that's kind of weird. You and Roy can go handle that. And then, you and him can go handle that one. Jack, you sworn out so you can't. But I did it! I went to the protest! God, now I just made everyone upset. Just because I didn't use, like, lethal force? Jack, we're about to bring in a large amount of alcohol over. Okay, heard that our new client likes to play out. We need a couple of other guys for assurance. Okay, here you go.
Looks like we have a situation
Doctor
here.
spots police, grabs a scalpel and Willie shouts, "Come on, I'll refuse. At least your souls from this filthy world." Yeah, just hit him with the taser.
1210 complete. It's 11 and
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant. Top spot.
Situation is more serious than we thought? Okay, well, you can take one more guy, I guess. True Color Hotel rape. Oh. A call came in from the hotel occupant who goes to hear about the cries of a woman running around. Sounds to me like their son is being raped. It's a frightened elderly woman. Ugh. I don't have any police. But okay, pretty soon I've stolen Roy. Though this sounds like it could very well be a false alarm. Like she was screaming about broccoli or something stupid again. But I'll definitely send some boys over. Anyways. Just in case it isn't, I'll send over some good ones. Arson. I got 3 new frames. Okay, well, this one seems pretty clear cut.
210 complete.
Disorderly conduct. Very cool. Stealing stolen property. No new frames were found. Does that mean I already have all of them? Okay. Usually it's open, but it was closed. He has a key to the restaurant. Guys are going to safe under the bar. He brings them to the restaurant. Did he have a fire? This thing was stolen. So it was empty. He got it and got it. But something there is wrong. Is that one? Or is it like... Oh god, no. I don't understand. Oh, I want to wait for another guy. No, wait, what? No, I want to still do it. Oh, it's gone now. Sad.
We've got a situation here.
The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar, and I can see a large man holding a crying girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up." Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely point a gun at him. The girl managed to escape, but her pimp leans for the man and another fight breaks out. Yeah, use pepper spray. The man shuts the pimp away and suddenly jumps out the window. Shoot him.
611 complete.
Cool. Boss, I quit. What? No! You were my best guy. That's not good. I really needed you to not do that. Well, local resident announced mayor for theft of antique necklace. City unemployment rate drops below 1%. Representative of Orthodox Church may appear in Pittsburgh. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together. Birch, come on. Fine. Doing this one again. Please be advised around with the efficiency of PD. We're kind of the performance budget. Okay, well, Birch Jr. Alright. Go get him. Without the lead detective there's a lower chance of success to issue on the cops alone. Yes. Oh, cool. Good thing I fired him. Jack's brought out some... I'm trying. This person is a hero, having pulled a drowning senator from the river. Senator Commissioner sent her aboard. The ceremony is scheduled for launch as well as expanding these wish to present the state police. Make sure they're going to lose your absence officers. Okay, so make sure she doesn't die. Cool. Well, I most definitely need these things, so give them to me.
410A in progress.
Sometimes your officers will arrest only one or two criminals, but when you're taking out a whole group, it's better to bring out a paddy wagon and ensure the professional staff can cope with any special transport. Alright, cool. Attempted murder. Oh, I don't have a paddy wagon. An ice cream struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene, and nearby residents are engaged in demand justice from the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to reason with the crowd. The situation is quickly... Okay, yeah, just go. Which one needs it more? I'd say probably shift A, where a man down. Okay. Well, now we're quickly spiraling out of control. So, that's great. Jackson, blocking straight out of one of our shops. Too much for the deal with right now. Yeah. Fine, I'm sending in my 3 worst officers. Oh, let's go. We did it. We're to arrest all suspects. Third.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant.
Attempted murder? You can take 2. I should probably just... Yeah, it's... Yeah, it's fine. Got this. I believe in you. Jack was only going down to the courthouse at 18:30. Okay. 18:30, yep. 18:30.
213 in progress.
Sawmill? An elderly man called the police station reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. What the hell's going on? What's the guy do to get a little sleep around here? Okay. I'll send it to you guys.
410A complete.
Attempted murder. Oh, hey, they got him. really, really didn't expect that one. Mr. Boyd, I manage large fleet of vehicles and wanted to organize a workshop for major drivers. They had to learn how to behave on the roads. You're a policeman. Your patrolman never need to look twice at our cars. Please send 3 of your best officers to ride all deadly people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. I've heard about the problems the department faces with obsolete fleet of police vehicles, so I return to be happy to donate a paddy weapon. Oh, definitely. These 3 are pretty useless anyways, so go for it. My shift B is not nearly as stacked as my shift A. The sawmill is surrounded by a knife fence, and the gates are locked from inside. Shots can go within. Break the gate open. A man is threatening a young boy with a circular shot. The man is screaming hysterically. Yeah, release the gun and order him to release the boy.
213 complete.
We got him. Cool. That ended up being a very serious noise complaint. No, it's 1830 I gotta worry about. Alright, emergency calls received from an all-night drugstore, and an addict is attempting to gain unlawful entry. Demand shape the count. Cool. You 3 got this. Henry Sands. Chief, you rode along with the basics. We're done for the day. He dropped a brand new paddy wagon. Let's be sweet, man. Nice. We have a nice little car. During sentencing, a serial killer by the name of Albert Ramirez shoots a gun from the holster of a court bailiff, and after shooting several witnesses, breaking inside the courtroom. A young stenographer had been taken hostage. Okay, you're gonna have to wait on that one, because I kind of need more officers. Very cool. So I want to take more than 2 people for that. That sounds pretty serious. I want to take all 5 of these guys. So I'll take the SWAT and all of them. There you go.
412A in progress.
So emergency medical. Oh, I know. No! Oh, I was supposed to ignore the court. Oh. No. Because that is the mafia. Retreat. Retreat. Just retreat. Okay.
412A.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's super cool. Oh no, it's all going bad. It's all going bad. No new frames, bro. Dude, can I just close this investigation already? I don't feel like I'm gonna get it. Is it this? That doesn't make any sense. I really need to find more frames, because I don't think I have it. You got 1 new frame. Oh, this was from so long ago. Okay, so it's like... Is it, boom, boom, boom? No. Is it boom, boom, boom? Oh, there we are. Known racist, who's already, several previous convictions. Oh, cool. Oh, I was one of those racist guys. Travis, works at the port as a leader. Oh, okay, this is the, this, okay. I can send in the SWAT, I guess. The day is almost over. Woo! Woo! Alrighty. So shift A is the one that's more... Yeah, this one's a lot more stacked than shift B. So yeah, you guys can get rest, because I need you to be up and lively. All City Hall employees awarded company cars for personal use. Oh. Pretty big. So host may find out the youth hockey league, small drug dealers, and bakery bread. Birch didn't come in Wednesday. Of course he didn't. And this guy didn't come in Wednesday. My cats ate some cream past its sell by day, and they had diarrhea. No, you don't get to spend a day with them. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Fine. No, I really need you guys to be here. Oh my god, I have like no cops! I have 6 cops! Oh, this is gonna be a bad day. Oh, this is gonna be a bad day. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad day. Cannot meet your request at this time, and cannot meet your request at this time. Thanks. Trespassing. Reports the 205 men snuck onto his farm and set fire to the barn. Criminal effort to gain entry to his house. Yeah, you can get... Sure, just take half of them. There are no signs that the criminals at the house. The front door has been broken down. Shadows look inside. Go out. Hands up. Got it. Theft in the mall. Yeah. Drug addicts attempt to hide. Except about to look under his jacket when he was caught. Begin to throw it. Yeah. Okay. You get like a 1 guy. Jack, one of our new guys, tried to rape our accountant. Oh my god, we locked him up in a hotel room, but he's trying to hand the whole organization over to the police. I think it's time he talks to the police officer face to face. Yep.
911.
How did that go? You got him. Good job. Jack is then going down to the city center at 18:39. Alright, cool. That's pretty soon. So I can remember that this time. 18:39. 18:39. Parking lot. The deadly weapon. Yeah. Woman reports a shot a skinhead attacking a dark skinhead valet, striking him around the leg and saying, "I'll beat you till you're dead." Oh. Okay. And he had his pistol. Okay. Yeah. We'll send a few guys over there. Sounds fairly serious. Alright, this next thing coming up I ignore, because it's the Mafia.
I was trying to raise TN1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Yeah, okay, you can get some reinforcements. Why not?
410A in progress.
Because the murder I ignore. Yeah. Yeah, we can ignore that. Even though it's murder, or ignoring the murder.
410A complete.
Yep, only for $1,000. Oh, no, he killed someone. Guys, undercover. Oh.
910A in progress.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Hey, your old cabin is home alone, hired but unknown person got outside your apartment. Okay, so this is gonna be it. Okay, this is, I'm pretty sure, a false alarm, but we'll send them out. Why not? So that's bad. That's very bad. That's all my guys.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Oh, it's more. Okay, you can just leave. Yeah. I didn't kill anyone. Okay. Each year employees can reduce a salary, the ones who are still alive anyway. But if you bear the paperwork, you can pull in some money from any of the deceased officers' salary, so as long as they're alive and healthy on paper, City Hall will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. Yeah, we'll delay the paperwork on all of them. We'll definitely go with some money. Gonna have to hire a lot more guys, so I could definitely use the extra money.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old Colony Club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time, I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old Colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vikas Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Oh, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely. Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
Orthodox priest bribe mayor, students volunteer to help farmers, Greek priest to be appointed head of the Freiburg Orthodox Church.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Varga's fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two. But fruit? Never. You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine. So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
What do you mean, fine?
The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real. The sound of the engine was real. The dust was real enough, too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack. But not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
What war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster, Maurice Bell, when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow, Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now?
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you 500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so. If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature. Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
Ooh. I think we're gonna go with Sand, because he seems a lot more powerful. Seems like the smarter option.
Tell him it's Boyd.
Alright, and I think this is a good place to end it for today. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you around.